Yo, what is up? What is good? Welcome to the channel. Hope y'all having a great day. Remember, this is your first time here. Hit that subscribe, posting a video every week, and you don't wanna miss it. All right, as you saw from last week, I was in Daytona for PPA tournament. You saw Katie's and I video. We finished off with a bronze medal. It was a great run. But this was a video I was way more hyped about. I did men's doubles, which was my first time ever doing it, and I didn't have a partner. So thankfully, PPA gave this option where you can find a partner, and I found one. And right now, we got my boy Lewis right here in the channel. Lewis, say what's up.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Love that, love that. So in this video, we just have the highlight reel going. Him and I will be going talking back and forth. He's playing on his side, and I'm playing on my side. And the reason why that's happening is because we both don't live in Florida. Lewis, where are you from?
From Ohio, but living in Los Angeles right now. So.
Perfect, awesome. And so, how did you? What brought you into pickleball?
Honestly, I had a shoulder surgery, and I couldn't use my left arm. And a lot of my friends were like, my buddy's a firefighter, and I guess they played at the fire station a lot. He's like, you should check out this sport called pickleball. And I was like, what the heck is pickleball? It looks so stupid. And then I went out with my arm in a sling and just, a little wooden paddle in my right hand. And I was like, okay, this is a big thing I like.
I remember that wooden paddle because I 100% had a wooden paddle also. and so obviously, so from when you and I were talking, you travel to tournaments also, right?
Yeah, I travel with a lot of singles, but kind of the same thing. I've never had a good opportunity to play a lot of doubles because I don't have a lot of people who want to travel as well, especially in this area. But that find a partner thing was really cool, and then connected us together. And that was awesome. No,
it really was because just like you, I would travel for only singles also. I always saw that option to find a partner, but I never even tried. But just because the way this tournament was set up, I couldn't go to singles. So I was like, you know what? If I'm gonna be there for the weekend, let's see what this can do. So I remember I was going down the list. I saw your name on there. I was like, all right, cool. Let me look this guy up on Instagram. And so when I pulled you up on Instagram, I was like, all right, it shows that he plays, he medals, he does well. And he actually just showed me his medal stand. I have my little dinky one back here. But he showed me his. My boy's is stacked. He is medaled up, dude. Don't be humble. You are stacked, dude. But so all we're gonna do right now, we're gonna start the video. What we're showing in this video is just gonna be our highlights, and then him and I just really talk about how we played, what we were thinking going into it, just getting to know the other. All right, you ready to press play?
Yep.
All right, perfect. All right, so I think the first thing is when I first hit up Lewis about playing together, I was like, hey, are you a fan of stacking? Because I'm a big fan of being on that left-sided player. And coming from singles, what was your mindset going into all right, I'm gonna be a right-sided player kind of thing?
Yeah, to me, I'm happy to play anywhere. I just love playing. I guess in singles a lot, especially, you're used to kind of playing center court anyway. So I don't play a lot of left or right side. So I was just happy to put you where you're most comfortable. Because honestly, I'm happy anywhere as long as we're playing. And I think, depending on who you play with, you put the partner where they're more comfortable, and then that's where we're gonna have the best chance of success. So.
And how'd you feel on that right side?
I like the right side. I think we complement each other well. I think we both knew when to cover the middle, got good poaches on each side. You got a little bit of a height advantage on me too, so I actually think that was to our advantage having you on the left side. I think you got that aggressive forearm and that aggressive overhead that worked really well for both of us. And I think it's so hard to watch because we were running the table in this tournament.
The game that's going on right now, this is Lewis and I first match, and it blew my mind because we've never met. We've talked on DMs. I think I just got your number this day, and we go into this match we've played for years together.
Yeah, we had great chemistry. I mean, I think if I remember the score, we won our first game 11-5.
Yep.
And then we closed them out 11-3, so we actually even improved on our first game. And it was the perfect game because there was no weather, there was no hindrance. It was just you and me.
Yep.
Against these two guys, and yeah, I remember just like 4 or 5 points in. Like I wasn't cocky, but I was like, you know what, win or lose, this is a solid partnership, and I think we're gonna do well. And it just one point after another, it just kind of reality set in that wow, we're really gelling. This is great.
No, it's so crazy you say that too, because I think even sometimes when I play like a couple of my boys down here, on that right side, because like we don't stack down here, like my boys, like we just play straight up. But there's some times where I was like, I worry about them on that side. But like when you and I were playing, like I was never worried. If that ball went over there, I was like, all right, cool, he's got that. If you had a hands bet, I was like, all right, cool, he's got that.
Yeah, no, same to you. And that's actually really cool you say that. I feel like I've lost a lot of points in the past because you spend so much time trying to cover for the person because you're not confident they'll make the shot.
Yep.
And the second you start getting behind them, you start opening up your side of the court because you're like, oh, if they miss this, I'm here to back them up.
Yep.
But with you, I think literally 1 point in, I was like, you know what? He's got his side. I feel confident on my side. I can just watch the ball. I know he's going to get it back over. And that's literally what happened.
Yeah. That shot that happened right there, that little whiff, you just see it? Right.
No, I think I'm behind you. Let me see.
It should be coming up where I whiffed at the ball. Yeah, exactly. You remember that part. So in this game that we're playing, that's going on right now, the win finally came into factor for us. So it was wild because there are times in this game like we didn't even have to touch the ball. We would serve the ball and like they would touch it and that thing was just sailed out of bounds. Like we didn't have to worry about that. But that one whiff, that was like the biggest mistake because like I swear I was like, oh, I'm putting this away. But that win the win became a big factor later on in the day for us, in my opinion. But at the same time, it was also a factor for whoever we were playing against. We just didn't handle it the right way.
Yeah, I was thinking about that too. I wonder if we actually made a strategical error starting with the wind at our backs.
Yeah.
Apple was kind of sending a lot of the shots out.
Yep.
And when we were playing into the wind, no matter how hard you hit that ball, it was going in.
Oh, for sure.
That kind of came to bite us at the end. And kind of what was at the end our demise, because even if you're up, 8-0 on a game to 15, the second you switch and you got the wind at your back, if every shot's sailing, they can take 15 points in a row.
Oh yeah.
There's no stop to it.
No, you're 100% right. The thing that also at the same time, like in that game that just passed, in our second game, like we were down both games. Like the first game we were down, yep. Was it 2-7? 3-7?
Yeah, we were down 2-7. No, 2-7. I remember.
But like
2-7, and then it was we won that one 11-9, right?
We won that one 11-7.
11-7.
Yeah, like we made a run on them. Like I think what happened was like we settled down, like knowing what was going on. Like all right, hold on, we are better than this. Like then we got back, like we dug in and we came back, like we just ran off points.
Yeah, and the thing that I remember distinct about that too is when we won that comeback, like it deflated them so much that they almost didn't even come out as hard the second game. Like,
oh
you
no!
could just kind of tell, like they played pretty tough. Well, you could just see the like look of discouragement on their face that second game.
Oh,
and
for
every
sure.
time we would hit a winner, like you could see that they kind of felt the pressure was on.
Oh, 100%.
Kind of working against them.
Especially like, and the worst part about it too, like the second game we were down 3-6. I think the next one.
Yeah.
Like both those games, like we just came back and won. Yeah, it was crazy. And then that was my favorite thing because like even like your girlfriend was there, super sweet by the way. Like Savannah, right?
Yeah.
Super sweet, man. Like probably one of the most dope women I've met. Like very happy for everything y'all have.
Oh, thank you.
But yeah, like I think one of my favorite parts, like obviously shout out to Katie for recording for us, and then like you can hear Savannah in the background just like, great job, babe, nice shot, like that. I love everything about that, dog.
She's so supportive. She actually, I got a buddy. This is a side note, but he, I guess like he wasn't used to a lot of encouragement, and she was at a tournament we were playing together, and she was cheering him on as well, and he started crying for the love.
Oh.
I was like, I'm just not used to people telling me good job.
Oh, dude, believe me, dog. Like, it's crazy, dude. What kind of encouragement? It just everything just goes a long way, and like having her there was detrimental, I think, to us winning, because like even when we were down, she goes like, y'all got this comeback.
Yeah.
And I think even in this game, like the one that's playing right now, like this is the one we lost, but we were in it, dude. Like, we lost the first one, we won the second. The one that's playing now is the third game. But if you look at all these points, like we're at that, we're running it. Like, we're not just giving away these points. Like, we are there. And I think just especially since you and I, the game before this one, we won off of the comeback. So I'm like, all right, cool. We've been here before. This is nothing new to us. And this was probably one of the best like new partnerships I've ever come across. And it just blows my mind how we click. Because even Katie said the same thing. We just complemented each other very well.
Yeah, no, I really felt like we gelled. And I mean, and for context for the viewers too, like it wasn't even like the first 2 matches we played, they weren't like, 2-1 wins. Like, we went 2-0 twice.
Yep.
Smoked these guys. We were just coming out so strong. And then I think by this third game, I mean, compliments to the team, they were really good as well.
They were, yeah.
But the win started picking up, and I really feel like we could have had them. And I was just like, and there's just a couple shots I know that just felt a little different as the weather changed. Which is something I want to work on now. Anytime that there's wind, I've been going out, I have this little ball machine, and I'm just hitting shots into the wind.
Love that.
Just trying to fix that.
Luckily, like I live in Florida still, like I'm in South Florida, so like that wind is here every once in a while regardless. But it was nothing like what we played with in Daytona.
No, I swear, you could hit a ball as hard as you could, that'd be like a mile over the fence, and it would still
you would think someone put some crazy top spin on it for this just a quick drop down. But after that game we lost, like we won our first bronze medal match. That one was fairly quick, like there was against the youngsters. And then the one that we lost, dude, like that's the one that really just broke it down. Because like you were saying, we had the wind coming against us or at us.
Yeah.
Against,
we were hitting into the wind to start.
Yes, we were hitting the wind to start, yeah. And so our opponents, they would swing away at it and like, all right, let it go. No, like you really like there are times like you have to really just go for everything, because like there are 4 or 5 points where we would let them go. It's like, oh shit, that dropped and hit the line. I think we went down 8-3.
I thought on the switch we were 8-6, and then
was it 8-6?
Cleaned it up.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, we didn't get to 10, right?
No, we didn't get.
Yeah, we didn't get to 10. All right, that's what it was.
Scored once we switched sides.
Yeah.
We had 6 on the first side.
Yeah, okay. Because when we switched over, I was like, all right, cool. Now we can do the same thing. But the wind all of a sudden just didn't want to be there, and like everything just sensed.
Yeah, I distinctly remember the losing point of that game. I was on the left side on defense, so maybe we're at 5, or maybe we're at 7.
Yeah.
I'm not sure, but I was on the left side.
Okay.
And this guy hits that ball. I stretch my paddle out because I think it's gonna go in. It goes around my paddle, way out to the left side. I'm like, okay, well, next point. And look back. This ball curves back with the wind and lands in the back corner, and that's how we lost the game. And if I walked off the court quick, I'm sorry, but I was so
dude.
Are you kidding me?
I try not to blame Mother Nature, because obviously all of us are playing with it. But when something like that happens, like, all right, that's not on me anymore.
No, I was like, that's how we lost. Come on.
Oh my gosh, yeah, dude. But
that was such a heartbreaker.
It really was. But other than that, dude, like that tournament, like honestly, like I think it was a blessing too, because like one, it introduced me to, since you and I both traveled this tournament, it introduced me to like my men's partner for like wherever we go. Because I know like, all right, cool, I'm gonna hit you up, because like I think our next one is actually gonna be in Palm Springs.
Yep, Palm Springs, first week of January, or second week of January.
Second week of January, yeah, second week of January. I'm going down there. I'm pretty sure, so I'm gonna play. You're gonna do singles and men's. Are you gonna try to do mixed?
I'll try to do mixed. I haven't found a good female partner here yet.
Oh, that's right, you live there too, so it's a little easier. Yeah.
But they just, what?
I forgot that you live there, so I forgot. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, there's a lot of really good players, but they just don't want to travel. And even though Palm Springs is only 2 hours away, like they're like,
that's crazy.
Going that far. I'm like, it's only 2 hours. I'll drive. You can come with me. Like,
yep.
I'm gonna go. Like, you're good. Let's do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. They don't want to do it, but we'll see. I might do the waiting list thing again, or see if I can talk someone into it. But I'll definitely play with you for sure. I'm looking forward to that. I'd love to see how we come out.
Oh, 100%. I'm looking.
Even after a couple more weeks of practice, and even knowing now kind of how we play as a team, and
yep.
even having more confidence going forward. I mean, yeah, anytime we're in the same place for a tournament, like I'm not playing with anybody else unless you want to. But.
Negative Ghost Rider, I'm telling you. And like I played in a couple tournaments this past weekend, and like it just like like it was a new partner that I played with. I've never played with him before. Like even like with my homies, as a new partner, I was like it just wasn't the same, dude. I was like, all right. There are times where I was like, just like, man, Lewis would have got that. I'm gonna say it, dude. I told him too, like, yo, it just doesn't work out. I'm sorry.
Yeah, one thing I extremely appreciate about you too, whether it was on offense or defense, is you knew which balls to attack when you were like up front or when you were moving forward. A lot of people let some of those balls go. Like seriously, it's such a compliment to your court awareness, and like especially when you see those pop-ups and jumping and attacking those balls on the forehand. Like there was a couple clips where you got to see that in the video, and you'd be surprised when people just don't do that.
It's so funny too because like my friends and like people outside pickleball, I posted that on Instagram. They saw that, damn, Ryan, you look like a ball hog. I'm like, nah, man, the pickleball world, like that's a shot people do. Like if it's there, like you attack it, like you don't wait. And so it's like, does your partner hate you? It's like, no, like, he was cool with it.
No, if you're on the forehand and you've got that shot, like, and it's set up for you, take it, 1000%. And vice versa. If you're back and I'm from the left side, if I get a good backhand poach and I'm gonna cut for you, then I'll absolutely take it as well.
Yeah, no, it was, yeah. It cracks me up on people that like don't play pickleball that said like, oh no, you Ryan, like you look like Ryan, you look like an asshole. It's like, no, like this is how the game is played.
Yeah, no, 1000%.
Oh, it's wild.
I think you did a great job, dude, and I think we played really well. I'm looking forward to playing with you again.
Oh, 100%, dude. I'm gonna leave Lewis's socials down below. Make sure you follow him. We're gonna be in Palm Springs. Jeez, I forgot. We're gonna be in Palm Springs, January 11th to the 15th. Make sure you already know there's gonna be a video coming for that. But other than that, hope you all have a great day. Have a great rest of the week. Lewis, say peace.
Hey, thanks for having me, guys.
Always. Catch you on the next one.